won't be the whole thing, but what it will do is it'll take in some files and randomly assemble them. To be honest with you, I have done this twice, and today we're working in Python. So yeah, I've done this twice already, but I had to get it right, and I ended up with videos that I feel like they would have been good ASMR videos, but if anyone was using them as a tutorial of some sort, then they would have just been lost, I think, because I spent way too much time, like, embarrassingly enough, trying to do imports. So we're gonna do actually, I use poetry, so let's do poetry new. Let's see, NFT. There we go. I did not spell poetry right. There we go. Still can't do it. Okay. Poetry. There we go. I might do a video. I downloaded Affinity Photo and I made some fairly silly just skulls with it, but I found it kind of relaxing just to make those skulls. So I might make another video where I'm just like making the layers for the NFT. Not that I don't think I'm doing all that good with Affinity Photo for NFTs. I would much prefer drawing them with a pencil and Procreate, but okay, so enough of the stuff. Man, there's so much space there. Okay, so we'll just jump right in here. I do have this, I have some of this set up already. I'm gonna change this to markdown file. There we go. And I also have a gitignore. I'm gonna be copy and pasting just a little bit. It is from a project that I have already come up with on my own. This gitignore, it'll prevent us from, if you're following along and pushing this to GitHub, the gitignore will tell GitHub or Git to ignore the py cache, which can fill up with a bunch of junk. So yeah, so in our NFT folder we've got Init. I'm just gonna make out the files. So we'll have a main. This is kind of a new trick that I've learned for Python. And let's see. Well, first of all, let's create a folder called NFT. There we go. And actually, I'm gonna copy and paste this as well, and I'll show you what's in it. Let me just get rid of that. Delete. What's in this folder is not actually code related. It is just. See, let me paste it here. Paste. Okay. So in here we have our layers. This is kind of how these NFTs are made. You have a background, right? I have different colored backgrounds. I didn't spend a lot of time on this, so don't expect fantastic art. I kind of just wanted to like make one of these, and I'm gonna take this as far as I can. I might actually, like, I'll try to make this program Excel spreadsheet. I'll try to upload it on OpenSea and not to actually make money with the NFTs, but just to have fun with it, learning and explore the process, and I don't know, good experience writing smart contracts. I don't know. Anyway, you can see what's going on here. These are the files that I created in Affinity Photo. I have a mouth. There's different types of mouths. They're very simple. I have heads. I just went for a very simple, like, skeleton shape, and I did some Gaussian blur and like offset it a little bit so it looks like it has some shadow. There's different eyes, and so the idea is that this program will look into these folders and select one of each of these files at random, and then spit out an image that is an amalgamation of one of each of these filter layers. So we have our NFT folder. I'm gonna make another folder actually outside of NFT. Actually, let's rename this. NFT project. There we go. NFT project. So yeah, okay, cool. We'll do another folder, and we'll call this one results. And this folder is empty. When we run our program, the results, the finished images will show up. They'll populate in this folder. So yeah, that's the bulk of the folders that I have going on. So let's see. There we go. In this project, we're gonna do a new file, and what do I want to do first? This is gonna be another copy paste, just because I know you're probably sick of me copy pasting, but I will explain what's going on. Let's see here. List. There we go. Okay. This is the last thing I'll copy and paste, and you can see why. So these are the attributes, and eventually I want to get rid of having to manually type out this list, and just I'll replace this with a file that looks in the NFT folder, and you tell it like what other folders there are according to like whatever attributes you have, and then it will I guess it'll get the path of each and make a list, so you don't have to come in and code all this out. But right now I do have to like hard code the paths, and so that's what this is. The background here is an array of string paths. NFT project right here, NFT right there, background right there, cyan.png. So if we open that, we have cyan.png. So that is what these lists contain. So yeah. So now what I want to do is I want to make, not in that folder, the NFT folder, a new file. I'm going to create an NFT class. I'll just call this nft.py. And I'm double checking everything, because I want to make this so that you could follow along, or I with it, I guess. Okay. So we're gonna have a class NFT. I'll probably add more later. Make this capital, all caps. And we'll have our init. This is the method that gets called anytime you create the class. And we want to feed it our attributes. This is trying to help me out here, but I'm gonna type it all out. So we've got self name. We actually have background. We have head, eyes, mouth. I think that is it. Let me turn Copilot off. I use it sometimes. I feel like I end up turning it off because it wants to do too much, and I feel like I can't trust Copilot. It'd be nice if I could just push the enter button and it just like codes stuff for me, but a lot of times when I do that, it doesn't work. It doesn't work the way I thought it would. And then also I don't feel like I get I don't know how to explain it, the satisfaction of seeing stuff that I thought out, problem by problem, like atomic problem by atomic problem, all come together. So yeah, Copilot's kind of nice if you're like absolutely stuck and you just kind of want. It's kind of like being able to search Stack Overflow without having to open your browser. Anyway, went off on a tangent there. So, yeah, let's do self.name equals name and self.background equals background. Self dot head equals head, and self dot eyes equals eyes. Self dot mouth equals mouth, and there we go. I think eventually I would like to do self dot rarity. Yeah, I think I'll leave that there for now. We'll just set it at none, and then self dot addition equals none. The way I have it set up right now, the addition is increased when I make the file, but I think I would like to keep track of it on the class because then I could just reuse this object for the metadata and the Excel spreadsheet that you need. And then just to get this to, so it's like a little more like human readable, we'll do a wrapper. There we go. And we'll return a string. You know what? Yeah, I'll take it. I thought I turned Copilot off, but I did not. So let's go ahead and do that. But I'm glad Copilot was there. So yeah, background, eyes, head, and mouth. That's what we have here. We've got a name, background, head, eyes, and mouth. And at the moment, I don't put the name on the NFT. It'd be cool. I might try to figure out how to do that, but for the moment, I use the name and the edition number to come up with the file name. I think with those two things, I will always have a unique file name. So, yeah, I guess it adds like a little bit of extra uniqueness, but it doesn't show up on the image, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, this is our class. So, let's see. We'll do a new file. What is our next file? Will be the generator. Generator.py. And I am gonna look. So the generator is pretty simple. We're gonna import random because at the end of the day, that's really, we're just using random to make some art. And then we need to import NFT from NFT. So NFT from NFT import NFT. And I don't know why, but my interpreter does not seem to think that I know how to import things. So I get this message. But I think it's good. And then we'll do a list. So from list import. Actually, let's call this list. Boop. There we go. Yeah. From lists import name, head, eyes, mouth, and the background. So that's it. In here, we're gonna have a pretty simple function. It's just a for loop. We'll call it def generate list. And we'll give it the number, I guess the addition. There we go. So yeah, we're basically, it's just gonna be a for loop for I in range. I think we'll do 1 comma, and then it'll be addition. And we'll do +1. Because I think range would be like, if you did 1 through 100, it would actually do 1 through 99. So yeah, we'll do range addition +1. And I think that'll give us the exact number that we put in, instead of 1 less. And here is where we'll use our NFT class. I'm gonna do this. It's gonna look a little weird. If you haven't done it like this or seen it like this, don't freak out. It's okay. It's just a little different. So normally you have like NFT and you've got like name, head, eyes, you know, that way. But what I want to do is, because I'm just gonna call random choice. So I'm gonna crack this open. And I'll say name equals random dot choice, and I'll give it an array. So the first array will be the name. And so what's going on right here, I will give this a number, and it'll go through this loop, and it'll just randomly choose a name from my list right here, which I brought in. Didn't I bring that in? because I renamed it. Okay, we got our generator, lists, NFT. Why is these seem to be in a different level? Oh, okay. I put the lists in the main.py. My bad. Don't do that. In the main folder, you pretty much this is like a new trick I've learned, but it's like if double under name double equals main, yeah, and it's double under main as well. Well, then you run a thing. So we'll just put that down here for now. Do a thing, and that way you can just say like Python or whatever your alias is for Python. It could be Python 3, and then you type in NFT project. It'll find the main folder and just start running stuff. It's interesting that these are okay. I'm gonna move these here because I want all these files to be at the same level as the folders, because I think that's what the dot slash, I believe, means that you start from here and you, or maybe not. Anyway, we'll find out. We'll find out next time. So yeah, so we have name equals random choice dot name. So we're selecting a random name from our list of names here, and we'll essentially be doing that for each argument. So we'll do head equals random choice. What's the next one here? Head. And then eyes equals random dot choice eyes. We got mouth equals random choice mouth. And background equals random choice background. So that's it. Each time this for loop runs, it will create an object using this class right here. And we'll run it a couple times and you can see what that looks like. So for now, we'll just do print NFT. And because our NFT has a wrapper here, when we print the NFT, it'll actually display these values. If you don't have a wrapper, I think what you'll see is just it'll print out like NFT object and have like a big value, like a big name, but you won't see the specific values. So for now, we'll import this here. So from generator import, from generator import, what are we getting? Generate list. I know we're gonna replace this later on, but just for now, I want to see if this does a thing. So said it was going to take an addition, and the addition sets the max value. So, actually, let's just say like do a control D here. Let's just say max num. There we go. Max num plus 1. Okay. So let's give it, let's say 10. Let's see here. I think I should just be able to do Python NFT project. We'll get rid of the slash. It should. Okay. Oh, I misspelled Python. Python. I spelled Python the way Dev Ed says Python. I love that guy. If you haven't been watching Dev Ed, you should watch him. He's great. Okay. No module named generator. Did I misspell generator? From, let's see. Oh, I think I misspelled it here. Generator. There we go. Let's double check here. We're gonna rename this. Hopefully we don't lose everything that was in there. Generator. I think, there we go. Generator. Cool. Let's make sure. Yeah, we still have our code. Generator, import, generate list. Run it. Hopefully it works. Init. Got an unexpected argument. Keyword I. An unexpected argument I. Init. Wait, what? Oh, right. Okay. So this is I's plural, and I put I. Alright. I think it'll work now. There we go. So, we have our background here. We have our head, our eyes, and our mouth. And as you can see, these are all different. So we have gear, we have cross, we have wink, red. So this is collecting a bunch of random links from our list here. So what we want to do is we want to push that into an array. So we'll say results. It's always a good name for an array. And then in our for loop, we'll say results dot append NFT, and we'll get rid of the print statement here. There we go. And then outside of our for loop, we will return results. There we go. So it's a really simple little function. I don't know, I've gotten in the habit of like splitting functions up into like their own files. I don't know, I like it. That's tidy. Okay. So now we have this function that will generate an object containing a list of string paths that we want to mix together. So into an image. So that's the next thing we want to do. For that, we're going to need a package. I gotta get into my shell here. Poetry shell. Okay. So poetry shell, and we want to add pillow. if you have like pip or something, then you would do like pip install instead of poetry, but I use poetry. So poetry add, and it's pillows with a capital P. Is it pillow or pillows? I'm gonna double check before I unintentionally install some weird stuff. Okay, so it's pillow, singular. Poetry add pillow. Pillow is the software that will let us work with images. So yeah, and it's pretty straightforward actually. So yeah, just to recap where we are, we have a function that will return a list of objects, or yeah, a list of objects, instances of an NFT with the paths, the string of a path from our list here, which we had to hard code. And as I said, in the future, I would like, I'll try to make a file that just searches through this NFT folder, and it picks up whatever files there are, and then adds the paths of the files in each folder, so I don't have to hard code these lists. So, and that'll be a new thing. Honestly, a lot of this was new for me, so I had a lot of fun making this, doing this project. Okay, so yeah, where were we? We're gonna need a new file. That's where we were. This one I'm going to call image blender. Man, I don't want to jinx myself, but I feel like my fingers are doing pretty good on the keyboard today. Sometimes I'm not so good at typing, so yeah. I'm gonna reference my other folder. In this folder, we're working with images, so we're gonna import pillow, and I think it's actually, yeah, from pill import image with a capital I. Don't forget those capitals. They'll get you. And then we're also going to import our generate list function, because that will give us a list of objects which we can then squish into a single object. So yeah, let's see. From what is it called, the generator. From generator import generate list, I believe is what we called it. Generate list. Okay. So in this function, we will call a diff make images, because that's what it does. And then we'll just say like number of images. There we go. And so the first thing we'll do is make a list, NFTs list, and this is where we'll use that function that we made in the other folder. So NFT list equals generate list, and we'll give it, let's just say 20 to start with. You can do as many as you want, but just remember that these will actually be real images on your folder or on your computer. And if you make too many, you can fill your hard drive up, which will be hard to do, hard to resolve. Okay, and before I had an addition, I'm gonna start out with the addition. I'm gonna move this eventually to be on the NFT class, but for right now, this is how I have it. So, not supposed to use magic numbers, so, but we'll start out like that. And then it's just this whole thing is in a for loop. So for NFT in NFT list. Keep doing that. Come on, you can do it. There we go. For NFT in NFT list. So here's what we want to do. We want to collect all the images. Then we want to combine all the images. And then lastly, we want to save the image. So that's it. So to combine the images, or actually to collect them all, to like get them into a pillows image object, we'll do this. So we'll have background. Background equals it's image dot open, and then since we're in this for loop of NFTs, we should be able to use dot notation to access the attributes of the NFT. So as we circle through here, what you can see where it says self, we should be able to get this value by replacing the word self with NFT, or what we've called it in the for loop. So in the for loop we have it, we've named it NFT, so we should be able to say NFT dot background and that will, what that does, NFT dot background gives us whatever value has been chosen here. So basically this string path here, it's got to be a string, will be the value of back, or actually the value will be, it'll be an image object from pillows, but this NFT.background thing is a string. So back when we run this will be an image object that we can do stuff with, and I had a problem. The pillows, the images have different modes, and for me I was having a problem. It kept telling me that it was in the wrong mode, and what I realized was that actually it was just my background that was in the wrong mode. It's RGBA, or the background was RGB, and to use this, actually not that, there's another step down below, so I'll just, let's see, let me do another one of these. So we've got back, and then we have head equals image dot open NFT dot head. So yeah, down here where we combine the images, we have to do them like 2 at a time. So stage 1 is gonna be image, and then we use this alpha composite, I believe that's right, and we give it 2 values. So we'll give it our back and our head. What this will do, it does it in order. this. See, from image underscore blender import what do we call it? Make images. Yeah. I typed image. Import make images. Okay, and we'll just change this to make images. Okay, I'm just gonna run it. I'm gonna get an error. I might get more than one error because I installed this package. I'm not real sure what else is going on. But anyway, let's see. I think it was that one right there. Okay, no module named Tkinter. That's very interesting. I'm not actually trying to use Tkinter at all. Let's see here. Import Tkinter as Tkinter. I don't believe I have that anywhere. Where is this? From turtle import back. Okay. I think maybe I've used some words that I should not have used. Okay. Image. It's trying to like add some imports for me that I don't want. We'll call this background. There we go. Maybe that'll help. It keeps trying to import image from something, but it's a lowercase I, not a capital I. Let's see if I can. Error name image is not defined. Make images. Image. Oh, okay. That's a lower right there. Okay. Now let's see if I get the error that I was expecting and not a different error. There we go. So see down here. This is value error. Image has wrong mode. There's different modes that these have, and what I discovered, I can actually I'll show you. So we can do we'll print, not a capital there. Print background dot mode, and we'll print what do we have? Head dot mode. Okay, so I'm gonna run this again, and you see here these are the values that we printed. So we've got RGB and RGBA. This alpha composite. Alpha is like a value. Might have been a different way to do this, but this is just kind of the way I found. Yeah. So I put a little stopper in here because I need to change the RGB file to an RGBA. So that's what I'll do just below here. That one got me. I spent some time. I'll figure out a different way to make sure they're all RGBA. Maybe just in the file, or maybe it's safer if other people are using this to figure out. Just create a function that will run through all the images and just like convert them. If they're not, just go ahead and convert them to RGBA. But yeah, we'll just do a simple if background dot mode does not equal RGBA. we'll make it RGBA. So we'll do background equals, what is it? Background.convert. There we go. And we'll just, yeah, RGBA. I like single quotes. Yeah, background equals background.convert RGBA. You might have to do this if you end up like putting your own files in here, or if you're following along. You might have to do this with any of your files, but just know if you get that value error, image has wrong mode, you can do what I did here. You can print each of your values dot mode and see which one has the wrong mode and convert it like in the function. But I think ideally you would want to have a separate function that like cleans the files so that in here you're not having to do that. But yeah, so what we'll do here, we gotta bring the rest of our stuff in. So we've got head, we need eyes, image, dot open, NFT dot eyes. Why is that? Doesn't seem to be. Oh, right, it's not lit up because we're not using it yet. That makes sense, a lot of sense. Now we'll do mouth equals image. Oh gosh, come on. I was just talking about how proud of myself I am for flying around the keyboard, and now I'm like struggling hard. Image.open NFT dot mouth, I believe, is the last one we've got. So those are all, we're collecting our images and turning them into image objects that we can now do stuff with. So here we've got stage 1 with our background and our head. So now we want to add our eyes, and that'll be stage 2. Stage 2 equals image dot alpha composite, and we're gonna squish stage 1 with the eyes. There we go. And then we're gonna do the same thing, but this one will be we'll call it result, and actually we'll call it finished image or completed image. There we go. I always struggle with naming variables, but it's very important that you name them accurately because they will help you understand what's going on when you come back to read the code. Completed image. There we go. And this will be image dot alpha composite, and we'll take stage 2, which is the amalgamation of stage 1 and the eyes, and we'll add the mouth. So yeah, that's that. And then lastly, we want to save. So we'll do completed image equals, or actually dot save. And in here, we want to specify a path. I'm going to use an f string. It's going to be dot slash NFT results. Right? Then this is actually going to be like what you name the file, right? So we want our NFT.name to be in the file, and then I want the edition number. Okay, so that'll give us the name of our NFT that's in this list here, plus the edition number, which at start will be 1. We also need to give it the file type. It's going to be PNG, because because that's what I used. I think that's what you would want to use for this. So this should, this turns our images, our randomly selected images from each NFT into image objects, which we then compress or composite together, kind of one step at a time. So if you have more attributes, like if you've got a hat, and beard, and or clothes, or I don't know, something else, like another folder here, you would want to keep going with this, and you just take like your previous stage and then add the new thing. There might be a better way to do this, but this is the way I found so far. So, but yeah, completed image, save. What this should do. Hopefully I've done everything right. What this should do is fill this results folder right here with images. Right now it's empty. And then just to remind you, this is a background. These are the eyes we have available. And we've got heads, different heads here. And a mouth. So different types of mouths. We don't have any completed images. None of these are squished together. And this results folder is empty. So hopefully when I run this code, which I'm going to move into main here. Oh, let's do I'll do 25 at first. So this make images 25, image blender. Yeah. Okay. Actually, let's see. I just hard coded the number. Let's don't do that. Do number of images. Okay. So that'll make sure that when I call it here in main, this is actually like just calling that function. I'm gonna quit talking. I'm just gonna run it and see if it works, or start getting errors. Okay, we got an error. No such file or directory. Okay. So our path here, let's see, I think we need to do actually /NFT project underscore project slash, because then, let's see, yeah, there. Yeah. NFT project, NFT, results, and then our file name. Okay, I think that'll work. Let's see. Oh, it's thinking. It didn't, we didn't get any errors. I think I should probably put like a success message, but as you can see here, oh, there's a problem. So it's making the images, but they all have 1. And so basically, let's see, I think it went through every name on the list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So it would like overwrite the file names. Instead of ending up with 25, we ended up with 10, because we were creating files that have the same names. So just overwriting them. That's because I did not do. I think I could just do let's see, addition plus plus. Yeah, anyway, I'll just do, I haven't never done that before, so plus equals 1. Okay, I'm not even gonna look at them. They're, I can't remember the word. It starts with an A. animations. There we go. We're just gonna delete these skulls here. Because when I look at them, I want it to be, I want that feeling of success. And actually, let's, down here at the end, I'm just gonna give a good old confirmation here. Print. Your images have been successfully created. And I'm just gonna let spell check take care of that. Okay, so that should, after the for loop completes, if there are any problems, it'll say your images have been successfully created, and let's do F your, and we'll put the addition in here. Your addition images have been successfully created. Alright, so we'll run it again. Oh, doesn't like something I did there. Such a file or directory. NFT project, background cyan. This. Oh no. I got rid of the, damn, okay, it's okay. I deleted the, NFT folder. Let's see. Just pop this in here. Paste. Boom. NFT. Alright, so we have the back, and let's see. I think we need another folder, same level. Right, new folder, and we're gonna call it results. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, we had the results folder in the NFT folder, didn't we? Let's try it now. Okay, now it's thinking. Here, 26 images. Okay, so have been successfully created. I guess I got one too many there, but let's take a look at them. Look at that. That's nice. We got a bunch of Billy Bones. Death was the first one. Let's look at Death. Fairly accurate. But yeah, we can click through and see this is this is what this program does. It generates. I like that one. It's so happy. But yeah, each one of these is kind of unique. I like this one too. I like the color scheme. Although I have red eyes, I wish that it had the red eyes. I don't see a lot of them that have the red eyes. Maybe I should make sure that red eyes is a real thing there. Let's see here. We got eyes, common, red. Okay. I haven't dealt with, I want to add rarity. Because you can actually, where is it, generator here? In random choice, you can use random choices and basically give each item rarity, so that it'll be less likely that you end up with the gear eyes or oh, that's cool. This one ended up with all crosses. That's cool. But yeah, so you kind of see what this program is doing. red eyes. Now I'm curious. Let's see, I want to run it again. I'm going to delete all of these. I want to run it again. I want to get one with some red eyes. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, you could hook this program, or you could do this. You could run a site that basically, somebody could give it some Ethereum or whatever, and it would just generate one of these, and you could set it so it only generates 10,000 of them or whatever. And each time, they're like more rare, or each time that there's like a chance that they might get a rare one. Okay, let's run this again, but I want to change main. I want to do like 50. I just want to see if one of them will get the red eyes, because if not, I need to figure out what's going on there. But yeah, so this is what I've figured out so far. My 51 images. It starts at 1, so it makes sense. I'm gonna change real quick. Let's see, image blender. Yeah. I'll say like edition. I think actually -1. There we go. That'll give us the right number. If that doesn't like fail, I feel like that'll work. But yeah. Let's look at our results. We can kind of see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The Death Queen seems to be fairly common. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It seems like we got 5 of everything, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's a bummer. Is it not all that random? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 of those. Lots of Shinigamis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We only got 3 skids. 1, 2, 3. And then 4 skinny steves. Let's look at our skids here. Nice. Those are our rare ones. And this one has the red eyes. Okay, so the red eyes do work. Very cool. I'm super happy with this project. Oh, love that. That's cool. I'm gonna make some more. Like this is not representative of my art. I just wanted to make something really quick, so I wasn't just looking at strings, and also got to see like the files get completed and everything. So I've got the green cross guy. Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna work on adding like rarity to the skulls. I like that one. Yeah. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. If I'm gonna keep continuing on, like I said, I'm actually gonna end up, I think, figuring out how to do the whole NFT thing. Even though I'm not super into NFTs, I just want to do it because this has been actually like a fun project. So, but yeah, I'm gonna keep building this out. Keep looking out for them if you're interested. Thank you for watching. I hope this was fun and relaxing. Yeah. Have a good night, good day, good now. I love you. Okay, bye. I love you.